Well, hello, my beautiful artists. Welcome back. Oh, wait, I forgot something. I forgot my mask. And why do we have our mask? Well, it keeps me safe and it keeps all my friends safe. The problem is with our mask is that it hides my smile and it hides your smile, which is the favorite thing I love about y'all. So, we're going to do a portrait today, a self-portrait. Self-portrait? What does that mean? Just like it says, self. So we're going to draw our own self, and we're actually going to concentrate on three main things: line, texture, and value. These are three of our elements of art: line, texture, and value. And I'm going to show you a couple of samples real quick. So we have one self-portrait. With the big reveal. See that beautiful smile? Oh my goodness. And I gotta remember my boys. I didn't forget you. I didn't forget you. Here's one. Oh. Should we get ready? Let's go ahead and grab our materials and I will see you on the drawing board. Okay friends, let's begin with our self-portrait. So the first thing, we need to lay out our materials. I'm going to use paper, pencil, eraser. I'm going to use a Sharpie today. If you don't have a Sharpie, you can use a black marker, would work. I'm going to use a mixture of crayons and color pencils and colorful markers on the side. Let's go ahead and fold our paper in two. I used the word of the day. It's called fold. And fold means to take one thing and bend it over so that you have two. And I'm going to fold the top portion back. And I want to make sure and press on that line so I crease the paper. And I'm going to fold the bottom part up now. I'm going to crease that one as well. And now I'm going to just fold that one back because I want to draw on this part here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to start with my Sharpie. You can start with a pencil until you know what's right. I'm going to put a horizontal line. These are going to be my eyes. I'm going to finger space it, so I'm going to do another one on this side. And I'm going to do the iris. And the iris is the colorful part of your eye. Here's the pupil. It almost looks like a rainbow that I'm starting off with. I'm going to divide my iris and my pupil in two. So it looks like that. I want some eyelashes. 3, 4, I think 5 eyelashes is good to start off with. 3, 4, 5. And I want to put a dot somewhere in the middle. This is going to help me create that curved line. This is my hairline, and I'm about to draw. That looks about good. If you want to put your eyebrows here, you can put your eyebrows. Eyebrows help tell the expression of your face. Ooh, I need a nice larger eyebrow here. Some ears. Notice I didn't draw the ear down as yet. I am not ready for that part. So I want to go ahead and come down to about here. So it looks about the same spot, but on the other side of my paper. And this is going to help me create the rest of my face. So circle. And I'm going to create the rest of my ear. And here's my mask. If you want to do some colorful designs, you can do some colorful designs. I love watching people with some very original designs on their masks. And this is the part where you want to be aware of the texture of your hair. So if you have hair that's beautiful and it's got some nice curls, you can put your curls. Maybe you have some buns up here. We haven't added colors, don't worry about it yet. Good. And so now we're about to reveal our mask. So we will open up our paper and it's nice and blank on the inside. So we need to fill that space, don't we? Sure do. So let's go ahead and put our nose. So our nose is going to come right about here. Make sure anything that you do is going to be under this crease line. This is going to help you guide you, okay? And I want to finish, let's put a dot here. And let's go ahead and draw our face back here. I want to finish that face. I also want to connect the ears so I don't have half the ear sticking out. And I want to have a beautiful smile. Just draw a line in for some teeth. And if you're missing some teeth, then you can draw in your missing teeth, or you're not drawing your missing teeth. And I'll do a nice bird here. This is going to be my tongue. I'm going to have two lines here. This is going to create the illusion that that's my neck. And I'm going to create a curved line like this. That's actually called a parallel line to this. And that's going to create the form of my neck. And that's going to help me do that, okay? So, I'm not ready for color because now I want to fill in this section here, this part of my crease between those two parts and this two parts. And I want to use kind words and words that describe me. Pretty and tall and short. Or these are obvious words, but we want to use words that are a little bit more intuitive or a little bit more that says me. So I want to use, I'm going to use my pencil for this so I can show you what to do here. So if I use the word kind, I'm going to go ahead and write kind. But I want to put it in bubble letters. And so I just want to make sure I don't make any mistakes. So I'm just going to do an outline first, and now I'm creating a bigger outline on the other part. And now I'm just connecting these parts here, and that way I can erase the inside. I can use my Sharpie now and trace those letters. These are some nice bubble letters I'm trying to do here. So kind, let's see, I want to put smart, thoughtful, happy, and I want to fill the rest of this with whatever designs you want. I'm going to put some smiley faces, some hearts, maybe some swirl lines. Maybe I want to underline some of this. Illuminate that. Good. I think that looks about right. And then the rest is up to you. Go ahead and fill in as many colors as you want. I want to point out a very important word, and this is called value. Value is how light and dark something is, and even if you have limited supplies, you can create value of anything. So I'm going to go ahead and press it lightly. I'm just going to do the neck first. And it's always better to start off light, because if you start off dark, you can't really go back and fix it. And you know how the part of your neck has some light parts and some dark parts, so then you can just go ahead and press a little darker in some of these areas. And it's going to look, even though it looks a little bit on the animated side, it can still have a realistic approach. That'll give you a nice version of a shaded neck. And we're going to go ahead and fill this in, okay? And while you're making this,
If you want to make one for your mom or your dad or your friend or somebody that you like, make as many as you want. I love this assignment because it really just reveals the true you. Now, we're making this in 2 folds. We're making this for art, and we're also going to take a photo of it and upload it so that we can use it for our Leader in Me notebook. The cover of our Leader in Me notebook is going to have a portrait of ourselves. This would be a great way to use some very beautiful, kind words that help describe who we are. I'm going to make this part of my face a little darker because there's a little shadow coming here. Okay. And I'm going to use black for the hair. Let's see. Here's my black. Notice when I'm coloring to the objects that I have. So if my lines are like this and slightly curved, then I want to color in a slightly curved motion. Otherwise, it's just going to look awkward, right? We call that directional color. Go in the direction of your object. Okay, let's see, let's use, I do love this color. This color is called Apricot. Some nice, very light brown eyes here, or apricot color looking eyes, I should say. Oh, I forgot about the inside of my mouth. It's going to be a little bit dark, so I'm going to use black for that part. I'm going to use red for my tongue. I like to use crayons for my large spaces, so my lines don't look very streaky. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with color. You can fill it with as many colors as you want. I'm going to show you this part real quick. When you fold your artwork back, this will tell you what colors you need to use to finish connect. So this is going to be my brown part here. The bottom part brown. And then we can color in the rest of our mask. So I'm going to get my Sharpie because this is the cool part. I want to create some nice radiating lines. Do you see when my lines are going up on the top part of my crease and they point down at the bottom part? And that way when I open and do my reveal, that's a fancy word, it kind of helps with the expression. So you can use additional colors to help you with your reveal lines. I'm going to use yellow. I love yellow. Yellow is such a happy color. There's an artist called Vincent van Gogh, and he loved yellow. We'll talk about Vincent van Gogh in another lesson. So somebody wants to ask me, what if I have a different hairstyle? Okay, we could do that. Very easy to do. Let's go ahead and let's do a boy this time. So what we want to do is create let's go here, especially because our hairstyle's a little different. And maybe you got some bangs right there. And the same thing applies. So I want to go ahead and dot and finish this off. And our mask. Maybe I want some different designs on this one. And you can add as many colors as you want. Just try to remember the textures as you're doing this. Remember your values. I'm going to open this now. And this time I'm going to do sort of like a upside down question mark for my nose. The bottom of his face. Just do a sideways smile. Just do a little line for the chin. And this guy, I think he's going to be missing a couple of teeth in the front. Maybe 1, 2. He's got the rest of his teeth. And got a bird for the tongue. And he also has some freckles. Let's finish our ear. I'm going to create 2 lines. See where my lines are slightly curved? That helps create the form of the neck. And you know what? This friend needs some glasses. So I'm going to fold this back. This is going to help me create the glasses. Oops. Some huge glasses. I want to double up on that line. See where the glasses just comes right beneath that fold. Make his eyebrows a little bit more known here. So when you open it, let's finish this glasses up here. I wear glasses, so I would do my glasses for my portrait. Alright, and then don't forget to add in your words. He likes to be silly. And kind. And helpful. Smart. Awesome. And again, don't forget, we want to put all these little embellishments. This will help fill your page. So when you add color, it'll look awesome. Over here, and I love you as well. And I love you so much. You want to blocks of you understand colors. You want to small, you also you want to really hard this. Okay, you like that. Line. Alright folks, and we're back. So here are our portraits and the big reveal. And the big reveal. And this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun as I did. I have not finished this. I'm going to go ahead and finish this one now. I'll see you next week.